Could owned social media be the future, Cassandra? What do you reckon? Okay, a bit of Cassandra in my mouth here. Yes, so owned social media, something I've been thinking a lot about lately, and I'm going to share with you this entire concept which I am experimenting with at the moment, and I think this could be the future. So I'm just riffing this off. I've just got a few bullet points, but I'm not really going to follow them. That's the way I roll. Right. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all have their place. Freaking grateful for all of them. However, we hear a lot of people complaining, and sometimes that's myself too, complaining about the algorithm, complaining about ads, complaining about, oh, nobody sees my posts, complaining that things are changing, that groups are going down, that reach is going down, blah, 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 on and on. How do you reckon things could change if you could create a space that you owned? Because let's be honest, these are all free platforms. So of course, Facebook is a free platform. Of course, there are going to be ads. How else is a space of that humongous capacity and size going to run if there aren't ads? So just see ads in a total different way from here on forth. And YouTube, unless you're paying for a subscription, there are going to be ads. There is an algorithm for a reason. If there was no algorithm, honestly, we think it's noisy now, it would be noisy AF. So I've decided to test out a platform called Skool. Are you familiar with it? So Skool, I have some communities on there, and they are thriving. And the more I'm getting familiar with this platform and understanding how this platform works, I thought, you know what, Mimi? Let's test out if I could bring all of my socials. That does not mean that I am going to ignore my socials. I still have YouTube, I still have Facebook, I still have Instagram, which I'm not really highly active on, and bring them all into one place. I'm going to share with you the benefits. One, you pay for the Skool platform. You can either pay $9 for a hobby community or $99 for a pro community. Wink, wink, if you want an affiliate link, it is down below. That's not what I'm speaking about though. So somebody outside. So you own it. You pay for it. It's not just going to be disappeared. I can speak English. It's not just going to puff and woof. It's disappeared. You own it. There are not going to be the ads because you're paying for the use of this feature. Also, you can drop things like links within your content, within your feed, and not be pushed away because you're not. Facebook wants you to stay in Facebook. I've studied Facebook for the last couple of years and I know everything about the algorithm, and I'm not going to badmouth it in any way, shape or form. I'm very grateful. I get 90% of my clients through Facebook. But for all those people that are getting frustrated because it is a time thing, you could put links in your Skool thing. You could say whatever you want and you're not going to get shadow banned. So you don't need to be like on eggshells. Can I say this? Can I not say that? And then there's some other epic perks. I'm testing it out as a public community. So this means it is visible to anybody. So anybody who goes and looks at my Skool community, which is called Mimi Ramsey Official, which is the same name as my Facebook page, will see it's open to the public. Anybody can scroll. Brilliant. More eyes on me, my content, my message, my value, my freebies, my promotions. Everybody can see it. How do you get them to join that space? Well, if anybody wants to comment, if you want to comment, then you would join it. So then you're in my world. They made that little micro commitment. So that's brilliant. So I'm testing it out that way. I will drop my YouTube videos in there. I'll drop my Facebook content in there. Right now I'm testing my Facebook content versus my Skool content. And I'm telling you this, the Skool content is getting much higher engagement because I believe from my learnings, I'm only a few days into this experiment, is it's more of a focused audience. On my Facebook profile, which is a professional dashboard, I have everybody there, from family, relatives, from old friends at school to people that I've worked with, to ex-clients, to present clients, to members. So it's a very mixed capacity, whereas I've started on this school space and it's very focused, so it's getting deeper conversations. Now here is a biggie that I'm very excited about. If you set your school community, but I'm using it as an owned social feed, to public, in time your content will then be indexed on Google, meaning if you're going to be using SEO words and sayings, I'm not an SEO expert, by the way, full transparency there, within your headings and your content, then this will be indexed in Google. Now this takes a long time, so I'm tracking it. I will tell you when the first one is there. How great is that? So not only am I putting things on Skool, also it's going to show up if somebody searches a question or looks for something on Google. In time, I will get this to the top of the Google feed, so it will then also direct people into the Skool social feed. So I just wanted to be fully open and share with you this experiment. There are many other factors within it. I'm looking at analytics, I'm looking at data, but it's all about bringing everything under one roof. And for me, it's not about not using those other platforms, because it doesn't take me that much longer just to take what I put in these other spaces, copy the link, copy the copy, put the content in this space. It takes me microseconds to do that, but it's more visibility, more eyeballs, and it's not only going to be on Skool, but it's also going to be on Google in time. So I personally think it's a genius idea. Little self-brag there. What do you reckon? Could owned social, what did I call it? I can't even remember what I call it. Yeah, owned socials. Do you think this is the future? Is it something you would like to try? So I invite you to come and join me. Come and see this experiment in action. I am dropping other things in this space. I'm dropping about messaging, visibility, and marketing for heart-led entrepreneurs who want to enjoy business but want to fucking get things sold. See, I swore there. Yeah, I swear now and again. But I'm also sharing all of the data, all of the analytics day by day from this experiment. I would love you to join me. If you have any questions, or I'd love to hear your view on this, your standpoint on this. Have you heard of anybody who's done it this way? I have seen other people who are using Skool with a public feed, but for different ways, and we're all going to put our own unique spins on it. I haven't as yet, and I'm sure other people will, seen it used as a public social media feed. So thank you for listening to me. Have a truly wonderful day. What did you think about that? This is my dog's teddy bear. Anyway, yes, give me a subscribe if you want more nuggets of wisdom, messaging, visibility, marketing. Go and grab the freebie, jump into my free brand new Skool space, or the back room where the real shit gets said. I will speak to you soon. Ciao for now.